What's going on, everyone? Pat Mayo here with your 2021 Rocket Mortgage Classic DraftKings picks below $8,000. And there's just a heavy compilation of players in the upper 7,000s who you can make a pretty compelling case for. Just go in order with them. Todd, Redmond, Varner, Glover, Snedeker, McNeely, Scrzok, and Reeve. All plays, to be perfectly honest with you, but how do you narrow that down? Well, Redmond's going to be the most popular guy potentially on the slate, so let's cross him off because I don't think he's that much different than the rest of them. My favorite single play is Chez Reavie. Just make some putts, Chez, and use your ball striking. It's a course that bombers can have a lot of success at, but shorter hitters also not afraid to do some damage at the top of this leaderboard. Chez comes in, gaining strokes off the tee and gaining strokes on approach in 4 consecutive events, just needs the putter to catch up. He's $7,600, as is Kyle Stanley. Those are the two guys that I'm looking for. And if you're looking for a pivot play, the Todd father, Brendan Todd, 10 to 12 cuts coming in. It's a birdie fest. He just needs to get his putter going once again, and all of a sudden you're going to see Brendan Todd skyrocket to the top of the leaderboard. But most importantly, make the cut at this event. And you have a situation where Doc Redmond could be 18% owned and Brendan Todd could be 3% owned. If we run this, let's say 1,000 times, for every 6 times that we play this tournament, is Doc Redmond going to beat Brendan Todd 5 of those 6 times based on their ownership at the same price? No, he's not. It's probably like 50-50. So Brendan Todd ends up becoming the better play. That doesn't mean he's going to beat Doc Redmond. Doc Redmond could most definitely beat him. But the differentiation in ownership is just not shaping up that way, at least in my mind. So that's where my mind is on the situation. Scrzok is also the top end play here for me. He's also going to be very popular like Doc Redmond. He's $7,700 coming off a top 10 last week as an 8th and an 11th place finish at this tournament in its history. So I like where his game is at the moment. Dropping down the list a little bit more, if you're taking shots in the lower 7s and upper 6s, I think that the best overall play is Henrik Norlander at $6,800. But you have Mark Hubbard, Scott Stallings, Troy Merritt, and Doug Gim, all in those lower 7s, who have the requisite skills, as long as they make a few putts, which is always a big ask for all of those guys, to come around and actually compete at the Rocket Mortgage. I mentioned Norlander, but you also have Satoshi Kodaira and Scott Piercy, 2 guys whose games are trending upwards at the moment, and they're in the high 6s. If you really need to go down low and save all of the money, the best play I could find below $6,500 was Tyler McCumber at $6,200. He's gained in 4 straight with his approaches. He's gained in 2 straight off the tee. He hits the ball a mile. If he can come around and make some putts, he's someone who can do a lot of damage, especially on DraftKings scoring in terms of making birdies and eagles against this field. That was the full picks from below $8,000. You want the picks from above $8,000, just check out the DraftKings YouTube channel because that video is up right now. You want a full field breakdown, head on over to the Mayo Media Network YouTube channel where the Pat Mayo Experience is up there right now.